Hello, Nancy. I'm so happy to know that Mom's coming home or has come home.
Is home.
Yes, she has come home. That's wonderful. You feel relieved now? No. What's got you?
That she took 3 hours to get to the door, and my dad said it's like a nightmare.
Okay,
And he's
so,
hoping that she'll be better today, but I don't know.
okay. Let me ask you this question very quickly. Do you need to know?
I would like to know.
So, if you know that all is well always, then what else do you need to know? Well, because when you believe that everything's well, anyways, whatever happens is okay, then you don't need to know.
But not all was okay yesterday.
Everything's okay. Even that was okay. Because from where she is, that was the best she could do.
Yeah.
So, is your worrying going to improve the situation?
Yeah.
So then why do you want to worry? Why do you want to add a negative energy to the mix?
You know.
So then don't worry. You have to. You have to, because that's how you can help her. When you send her positive energy, you are helping her. When you send her negative energy, you're not helping her. You're in fact getting in her way. You're making things harder for her. Right? So you have to, we all have to, because we're all like that, especially when it comes to a loved one. And so it takes practice. But when you prioritize your objectives, what you want to accomplish, you want to help rather than hinder. And when you start understanding that the only way you can help is when you stop worrying, then you don't have a choice. You have to find a way to stop worrying.
I have to write more.
Write more, listen more. You don't always have to write. Listen, go for more walks.
That I plan to do.
Yeah.
It was supposed to actually rain for half the day, and it's not. It's sunny out.
There you go. It's an opportunity for you to get out. Good morning, Cindy. It's good to see you here. And good morning, Cami, Mary Ellen. I think I saw Kareen there as well. Good to see you guys. You can join us on Zoom if you like. All right, let's keep going. So let's start with our affirmation for today. Oh, there's Nicole. Let's get her in before we get started. All right, so Nancy, the affirmation today is for you. The universe knows what it's doing. Therefore, I don't need to know. I do not need to know. It's when we try to figure things out. Good morning, Dolores. Good to see you here. It's when you want to know what's going to happen next. When you ask that question, where am I going? You stop. Moving forward means trusting. When you trust, you don't ask, where am I going? You ask, where am I going? What's going to happen next? When there is an absence of trust. Good morning, Wendy. So let me give you an example. And I'm going to play with Nancy.
I'm innocent.
Yes, you are. But you have no choice. So, Nancy, you and I, we've got to know each other a lot over the last 1 year, more so than before. And you know I absolutely love you. And I know that you love me too, because you keep sending me presents.
I actually have something to send you.
and you keep showing up. And you are so thoughtful. You send me special messages and things like that. And I love and adore that. Thank you. So I have a feeling that you trust me. Would I be right in saying?
Yes.
So if I came to Hoboken, that's where you live, right? And I trust you completely. So here I am visiting you, and you say to me, because you know how much I love omelets, you say to me, Zara, I'm going to take you to a place that has absolutely amazing omelets. You're absolutely going to love them. Let's go. And I say to you, Nancy, before we go, sit down. Show me on the map, where is this place? How long is it going to take to get there? How are we going to get there? Are we going to walk? Do we need to take a taxi or Uber? Are we going to use transit? How exactly? You have to tell me each. And okay, so we get out of your apartment, and then do we take the elevator or the stairs? How far do we have to walk till we get on the bus? I need to know all of these things. Plus, I need to see the menu before we get there. I need to see the menu, and I need to know exactly what we are going to order, and I need to know how much time it's going to take for it to come. And I would like to taste it now before we go.
I could do all except for the tasting part.
But do you think I'm trusting when I ask you all those questions? I'm not trusting, right? But if I was really trusting, I would say, Nancy's taking me. She knows how much I love omelets. She's taking me. I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. I'm just going to go. I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm just going to go. Because I trust you so much. And I know that your love for me is so big. And my love for you is so big. There are no questions. There are no questions here. It doesn't matter. I would not care if you took me to a hole in the wall or if you took me to a great big place. It would not matter to me, because I trust that when I get there, it's going to be amazing, and I'm just going to enjoy it so much, and it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be a memory that is going to stay with me, and I'm going to share with everyone how much fun we had and what an amazing omelet I had. That's trust. So, that's the kind of trust the universe wants from us. Don't ask questions. I'm taking you. Shut up and come. Stop complaining. There's nothing to complain about. Just appreciate, appreciate, appreciate. And when you get there, you will find that for the moment, that is the best place for you to be. And as you move forward, I want you to know that things can get better. Always, no matter how good. So there are people who have everything. Everything. You think they stop wanting? You see those people. You know that they exist. Do you think they stop wanting? No, they don't. Do you think the universe says, all right, that's it, you've had enough, I don't have any more for you? No. So we just have to trust. That is the main thing. Everything is about trust. So Nancy, comes back around to you, my dear. You don't need to know. When you need to know, the universe provides that information. That's what guidance is. The universe provides guidance on a need-to-know basis. The universe gives you information on a need-to-know basis. And when you don't have the information, you've got to look at that situation and say, I guess I don't need to know. When I need to know, the universe will supply the information. Because you see, here's the thing. The universe has full vision, not only of the path that you are on, but all the millions of paths that emerge from that point in time where you are. The universe has complete vision of the field of all possibilities. The universe sees your vortex completely. Can you imagine if the universe gave you all that information? Your piddly little brain can't handle it.
I can.
Your mind can only synthesize probability and possibility to the extent that it has information. And it gets overwhelmed when there is too much information. That's sorting and sifting. And this is why you cannot be given all possible information. The other thing is, the future is changing in every split second based on what you are thinking now. It's continuously changing. You don't have the ability to keep up with it. It's like you're trying to add numbers together, but the numbers that you have to add are changing all the time. So you were supposed to add, I don't know, pick a big number. Let's say, actually let's pick a small number because I can't deal with
20.
big numbers.
20.
Let's say you were supposed to add 6 and 6 together, but as you were adding 6 and 6 together, it changed and became 6 plus 8, and then you were going to add 6 plus 8, but before you could add it, it changed to 6 plus 9. And you're continuously trying to add them, but the numbers are changing. So you just get overwhelmed and you just give up and you say, I can't do this. But that is what would happen to you if the universe gave you all the information that it has about all the paths that are available to you. It's just not possible for us from a human perspective to understand that. So when I come to see you in Hoboken, I am going to completely trust that wherever you take me for a meal, and you are going to take me for a meal, I am certain, is going to be fantastic. So you see, this is when we set up a goal, when we have a desire, we have to have that certainty of knowing that it is going to happen. I know when I visit Nancy that she's going to take me out for a meal. And I know that I'm going to love the meal. That's pretty much all I need to know. I don't need any more information than that. And that's how we have to treat life. And when we treat life like that, things go well. And when we start wanting too much information, what's that? System overflow happens. and nothing can get done. Okay? It's what a lot of people call analysis paralysis. It's like you will always keep analyzing because there's always more information and the information keeps changing. Can't keep up with it. So just relax and be okay with where you are and trust that wherever you're heading is the best place for you to go for just now. All right. So many people came on while I was having that discussion. Nancy, thank you